When you or someone you love is critically injured and you're forced to call 911, it's not one person who responds, but a team of people. And you are an integral part of that team. Today we'll introduce you to some of the people behind the scenes and some of the programs designed with the sole purpose of responding to your emergency. We'll begin with the Communication Center, where your call ends up when you dial 911.
All right, dispatch, what's the location of the emergency?
Italian 14 engine and medic 62, code 2 pole, shoulder pain.
And is she breathing?
Consider this room a lifeline to your emergency. The Sacramento Regional Fire EMS Communication Center, also known as the COM Center, is dispatch headquarters for all fire and medical calls from the Placer County line to the city of Galt. It's an area encompassing more than 1.5 million people.
On an average day, we run about 200 calls a day. Our overall call volume is approximately 190,000 calls a year, and that is growing rapidly every year. Basically what we do here is we process all fire and medical related incidents. We dispatch the appropriate equipment. We give CPR instructions and medical instructions over the phone to the callers until fire apparatus and medical crews arrive, and until the scene is mitigated and everybody goes home.
And when one call wraps up, several more are likely in the works, making for a difficult, fast-paced, and many times stressful job for these dispatchers. A job they admit can be both trying and rewarding.
Fire dispatch, what's the address of the emergency?
For dispatcher Lisa Henderson, a call she'll never forget came July 30th, 2001, at 3:30 on a hot Sacramento afternoon. Lisa was a trainee on the job less than 2 months.
Mike, what happened?
He was in the pool.
What happened?
I don't know.
Is he drowned? Did he drown?
No.
What happened?
He fell in the pool.
He fell in the
You're hearing the frantic voice of Michael Nishimura, a father of two who on this particular day, at this particular moment, was fighting to save his 23-month-old son, Timothy, who nearly drowned in their backyard pool. Michael recalls the incident as if it were yesterday.
Well, we had bought the vests for them that day, and we got back from the store, and we were going to go swimming, and they wanted to use it. So when we got our swimsuits on, he had just slipped it over, and I guess he felt that it was safe at that point, which it really wasn't, and he had the vest on, it just wasn't on properly. And when I turned around, he was gone, and he was floating in the pool.
Can you feel or hear her breathing?
No.
Okay, can you see her chest rising?
No.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how to give mouth to mouth, okay?
Okay.
With her head tilted back.
And while Lisa Henderson led a terrified father through CPR on his own child, she was also making contact with the fire engine nearest to the scene. Engine 29 was returning from a training drill down the street.
What we originally heard was just the dispatch of the address and the type of call. On the way there, we heard that it was a child that was in a drowning incident, possibly still in the pool. We didn't know for sure.
Engine 29 turned towards the Nishimura home, and for the next 6 minutes, until they arrived on scene, two complete strangers and an engine full of firefighters did all they could to save one very young life.
He told me that he's no longer in the pool. And is he conscious? No. Is he breathing? No.
Okay, then we're doing it again. We're going to put another breath into him, okay? Okay, we're going to keep repeating this cycle. 1 puff, 5 pumps. 1 puff, 5 pumps, okay?
What they told us that CPR and mouth-to-mouth instructions were being given. At that point, we assumed there's no breathing, there's no heartbeat, and we're never sure, of course, until we get there.
They're at the door. Should I go open it?
Okay, is there anybody there with you?
No, my daughter.
Is the door locked?
No, it's locked.
Okay, go run to the door right now. Hurry up.
I am.
Hurry up.
Within seconds, the struggling toddler was on his way to the hospital with a very real chance at survival. And this rookie dispatcher was ending a call that later marked her first save, a success she credits in large part to a cool-headed father.
Unfortunately, in a situation like that, most people panic and they scream, and they think screaming is going to make the situation better, and it's not. You have to be calm, and you have to listen to what we're telling you, and you have to do what we are telling you. You know, we're not just telling you to do stuff just to keep you busy. You know, we're telling you this so that we can help you help them.
Today, Timothy Nishimura is a happy, healthy, still very active little boy. A victory the dispatcher, the fire captain, and the father thank each other for. And despite the fact that those who responded to the call are individuals trained to handle any crisis, there are still deep emotions involved when a life, particularly one so young, is at risk.
Hi. Yeah, I had to wear my uniform. What's up?
More than a year later, Mike, Terry, and Timothy are finally meeting the dispatcher, who still holds this now 3-year-old child in her heart.
Hey, Tim.
Can you give this to Lisa? That's for you.
Thank you.
Lisa led Timothy and his parents on a tour of the comm center where they first met via telephone.
These are all of the plaques that we have for all of our saves. We have child arrest, CPR, other CPRs. We have child births, all of the ones that we have that are considered saves we get plaques for.
This survival wall lists more than 300 lives saved by dispatchers over the years. It's a testament to the important job they do and a reminder that they can't do it without help from the caller.
Yep, child arrest, that's the one that I got for that call.
For Lisa, meeting this family was a happy ending to one of her most memorable calls. Most dispatchers never see those they help in a crisis. Now a gift from the Nishimuras, a photo of Timothy will forever remind her.
He wasn't smiling there.
It really is a happy.
Thank you.
We will always remember you.
Oh, trust me, you're stamped in my memory too. See you guys later. Bye. Yay.
Back at the house, the excitement continues. There's still one more person who was a crucial part of Timothy's survival.
The last time I was here, I was thinking, I hope the baby makes it. I just hope he makes it.
And now?
And I'm just glad he made it. I'm so happy, you know. It's just a great feeling. This is oxygen. This is what we put on Timmy. There's the oxygen bottle. And here's the mask. See, we put one of these on your face and you breathe oxygen. I'm proud of my job. I'm proud of being a fireman. I'm also proud that things can turn out the way they do sometimes to the benefit of everybody. So it's amazing. Come on, I'll show you the rest of it, okay? Okay, we got some big hoses in here.
After an inspection of the fire engine, Timothy and his sister Samantha take Dad along for a ride.
I love you, Dad.
I love you.
Hi, Mommy. I love you.
And now it's time to show their new friend the backyard addition.
Hey, I like what you did to your pool.
Along with the new fence comes a reminder of pool safety, something Timothy now knows very well. What are the rules when you go swimming?
Put our vest on.
Very good.
Where is your vest?
Daddy has it.
Daddy has it. Should we put your vest on?
This 911 call had a happy ending, but so many do not. It's a fine balance of hard work from people who are trained to save lives and great help from those at home. In fact, Metro Fire has taken many steps in recent years to make this process easier and more efficient than ever.
Okay, well, is she injured at all? Did she hurt herself when she fell?
Aside from relying on the caller's help for accurate information, they now use a program called the Tiered Response System.
In the past, everybody went code 3, lights and siren to all calls. That's how you handled all calls. Now what we're starting to do is we're starting to evaluate calls a little bit better, ask a little bit more questions, and try to define the type of emergency that's going on.
Dispatchers use these protocol cards, which list the basic questions for each call. The cards then direct the dispatcher to the appropriate instructions to give the caller based on the type of emergency being reported. So a frantic 911 caller might be upset by what seems like too many questions. But experience and medical knowledge have proven that when time is running out, the right questions could save a life. While the caller at home may never know all the steps taken to respond to their emergency, they can rest assured that Metro Fire not only knows what to do, but they do it quickly and always with a human touch.
All right.
We had many heroes that day. She's the main one, but one of the firemen, when all this was happening, saw all the people running around scrambling and turned around and saw Samantha sitting in the corner just crying, and he just kind of picked her up and gave her a big hug and just kind of consoled her. And, I mean, just everybody that day that had anything to do with this, they're our heroes, everybody. I just can't thank everybody enough for it.